Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for Twitter reactions. We've done it from the Radisson today instead of Celtic Park. We're in a bit of a rush after the extra time. We'll start with Jaden Campbell at JadenC67. Absolutely horrible performance today. I would have liked to see Bayo and Sved get on the pitch, but to put out that strong a team and have to go through an extra time to get past Dunfermline is really worrying. Lennon and the board need to get their act together. I don't think today's performance is going to have done anything to quell the problems for Tuesday night and the worries for Tuesday night from the supporters. We've seen the Green Brigade banner after the game as well, which is a clear sign that the fans aren't content with how the board is running the club and the strategy going forward. Obviously today, the game itself, we really struggled to create anything. We had a lot of the ball, we had a lot of crosses, we had a lot of shots, but it wasn't like we were missing chance after chance. I just thought we really struggled. I thought the players looked a bit sombre for Tuesday. The crowd certainly were. But I mean, James Forrest comes on, gets the goal to take us through, and I suppose that's huge because we didn't want a penalty shootout. Certainly not in a tie like that. And we're through to the next round, and hopefully whatever's kept into the squad this past week, we can eradicate that going into the AIK game and then Hearts next week. Patrick Murphy at Patrick Murphy 89. The team still looks clearly deflated after Tuesday. The likes of Sved, Bios and Sinclair must be wondering what they have to do to get a game. Huge games coming up against AIK and at Ibrox. These are absolutely massive for Lennon's future already. We knew that when Neil Lennon was appointed, we had to get a good start to the season. We haven't got that. We've got a good start to the domestic season, but with Tuesday's result followed up by today, that undercurrent of the support who were split about whether Neil Lennon was the right man has come back. We've talked about it in detail in the post-match pint as well. Those games are massive. We've got to make Europa League and we've got to get a good result at Ibrox, because I think the feeling towards number one Neil Lennon, number two the recruitment, and number three the board could get even worse if we don't get results in those games. That's the reality of it. We probably shouldn't be in this situation right now, but we are, and that's a result of the way the club's been run in the past few years. In the summer, for all we've won a treble. Absolutely brilliant, huge domestic success, unprecedented. But all the way through that, there's been issues with recruitment. There's been huge issues in Europe. We've definitely regressed in Europe. So those things need to be addressed. We've got 2 weeks to add to the squad. We need probably 3-4 players in 2 weeks, and we shouldn't be in that situation given that the window's been open for the best part of 2 months. Sean Burns, we look like a team that's going backwards. This will show if the board wants 10 in a row or would rather keep the money in their pockets like they have done the last few years. As we touched on in the post-match pint, it's not even so much a question of money and investing an amount of money. It's about investing the money properly and getting value for that money. We've brought in Julian for 7 million, which we were all really positive about when he came in. That was now 6 weeks ago. We've added Julian, Kono, Bolingoli and El Ahmed, and then nothing for weeks now. We've been going through these qualifiers, which are the biggest games of our season, and we've had no additions since El Ahmed 3-4 weeks ago, despite the fact that there's obvious gaps and obvious weaknesses in the squad. That comes down to management, it comes down to planning, and the board is ultimately responsible for that. And that's the be all and end all of the whole. Listen, people talk about Neil Lennon on Tuesday. He should have been able to manage the game better. Obviously the team selection caused problems, even though Neil Lennon thinks that it didn't. It did. We can all see that. But at the end of the day, the board are the ones responsible for the direction of the club. They're responsible for appointing Neil Lennon, and they're responsible for the recruitment strategy or lack thereof. We'll finish with at Talmasel. We go through it deservedly. The fans need to relax a little and get behind the manager, otherwise every game is going to be like that match today. Look, there's no doubt, I said there's a sombre atmosphere in the stands, there's a sombre atmosphere in the park, it looked like, between the squad, but the fans need something to react to from the players, and they definitely didn't get that today. And so often people think that the fans need to bring this positive atmosphere, which we do 9 weeks out of 10, but people often forget that the fans respond to what the players are doing. And so Tuesday night really deflated everybody, and we didn't get a performance to really get people up out of their seats today. Obviously the attendance was lower given that it was a Betfred Cup tie, But we didn't see the performance that we wanted to see to really perk everybody up again as we go into this Europa League qualifier against the AIK next week. So that's the challenge for the team this week. They've got to eradicate all of this bad energy that they've picked up in the past week, dust themselves down and go again against the AIK. A much better performance required. And then we've got Hearts coming up, the second leg against the AIK, and then Ibrox. These are huge games, and we've really got to get that positive feeling back as quickly as we can to have a chance of getting good results out of these games. That's it for the Twitter reaction today. Like the video, comment your own thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, we're chasing down 18,000. If you can help us get there, brilliant. And we'll see you on Tuesday for the starting 11 prediction for AIK. Thank you.